Good morning, students. The center of learning and concentration in today's class will be a type of connective tissue named as a dense regular connective tissue or a fibrous connective tissue. Students, the name dense regular or the fibrous connective tissue can be understood and is named after as it has a densely packed fibers and cells which account for the elastic nature of this particular tissue. Because it has densely packed fibers in the cells, that is why it is named as a dense regular connective tissue or a fibrous connective tissue. So this fibrous connective tissue is present between the bones and between the muscles and the bones, and the name itself is given as the ligaments for the connection of bones to bones, and the skeletal muscles to the bones have been given the name tendons. So these ligaments and tendons connect the bones to bones and the muscles to the bones with the help of the elastic nature of the ligaments. The elastic nature of the ligaments connect the bones to bones and help the knees to move or our hands to move. So the elastic structure which connects the bones to bones is named as ligaments, and the ligament is highly elastic and has great strength but contains very little matrix. Because it is elastic, because it contains certain kind of collagen fibers which are bound together by areolar connective tissue. As we know, students, the areolar connective tissue fills the space between the skins and the muscles, so the collagen fibers are bounded by the areolar connective tissue. And you can see in this figure, this is one bone and this is the other bone which is being connected by a elastic structure, certain cord like structure which is named as the ligament, which connects the bones to bones, because this bone is being connected with the help of the ligaments. So the ligaments strengthen the joints and permit normal movement but prevent overextension. So the joints in the knees are being strengthened by the ligaments, and they are permitting the normal movement by the bending of the knees, but they are preventing overextension. And if the ligaments are pulled or stretched or overextended, then a certain kind of a problem is created in our knees or in our body, that is in our bones, that is a sprain, because the sprain is caused by excessive pulling or stretching of the ligaments. So we understand the ligaments connects the bones to bones. Now we should understand the tendons connects the muscles to the bones. You can see in this figure, this is the muscle in the red color, and this is the whitish color. The bluish color is the tendon which is connecting this bone to the muscles. So that this tendon is cord-like and strong and inelastic structure that joins the skeletal muscles to the bones, and it contains certain white fibrous tissues which has strength but limited flexibility. That is why the tendons are a bit inelastic and inflexible, and it contains certain parallel bundles of collagen fibers. So this tendon contains some parallel bundles of collagen fibers which provide some kind of elasticity, but still the tendons are inelastic, and between which are present rows of fibroblasts. Between the parallel bundles of collagen fibers there are some fibroblasts which are the cells, okay, so which help in the wound healing present in the tendons and in the ligaments. So we understand the tendons connect the skeletal muscles to the bones, and the ligaments connect to the bones to the bones. We can understand in this figure, this bone is being connected to this bone with the help of the ligament, and this muscles are being connected to this bone with the help of the tendons. So this is the final conclusion of the dense regular connective tissue, which is a type of ligaments and the tendons. So the ligaments contain some collagen fibers, and even the tendons contain the collagen fibers which are parallel bundles which are present between the rows of fibroblasts, and both provide some good strength to the ligaments, as well as the tendons provide some good strength to the joints, but they contain very little matrix, and they are highly elastic in the case of ligaments, but they are inelastic in the case of tendons. Okay, so students, thank you. So please, you can write these notes as it is. You can write these important points in your copies, and if possible you can make a good figure based on the ligaments and tendons in your copy to make you understand and make a good image in your mind regarding the ligaments and the tendons. Thank you, students. Thank you very much.